Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Riri Makeover and thank you for stopping by. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always staying with us. And if this is your first time, you are welcome and welcome to the family. So we are working on a brown skin girl today. It's her birthday and she decided to stop by for a luxury look. And for this look, she already gave me a description of what she actually wants. She said she wants something classy and you know simple, but she wants her lips to be a little bit dark and some a very simple eyeshadow and all, and that is exactly what we are going to do. So first of all, I'm using the classic cosmetic gel liner. This is like one of my favorite gel liner for now. And I'm using the classic cosmetic concealer to conceal her brows because I want it to really pop out and be looking very clean. So I'm using the classic cosmetic concealer in honey to just make sure I conceal her brows and make sure they are all looking clean. And I'm still using my concealer has my eyeshadow base. Yes, I'm using my concealer as my eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to be blending in every single product to make sure it is well blended. And I'm using the Blossom Cosmetic Foundation to conceal the top of her brows. Yeah, this cover is a bit lighter than her, but we always know how to blend it in. Everything is still going to blend. So I just have to conceal the top of her brows. As you can see, our brows are looking clean. Yeah. So after then, I'm just going to blend in the foundation and make sure I blend it very, very clean. And right now I'm going in with the eyeshadow and I'm using the Blossom African Queen eyeshadow. See guys, this eyeshadow has everything you need. Blossom Cosmetic eyeshadow is a Nigerian brand and it has everything you need. That eyeshadow is giving me all the vibe that I need. So I'm using a light brown shade at the outer corner of her eyes, and I'm going in with this white color. Yeah, that is pure white. And I'm using my setting powder palette to do that. Yes guys, you can use your powder palette as your eyeshadow, and believe me guys, it pops out very, very well. It pops out very clean, pops out very well. And I'm using the Avon cosmetic brush. This their brush is actually very, very nice, and that is the brush I'm using. I've been using that brush for like 2 months now, and oh my god, I love the brushes so much. And after doing that, I'm still using the same brown shade I use on the outer corner to make sure I blend the two colors together. And now to blend in everything, I'm using orange and yellow color eyeshadow to make sure I blend in the eyeshadow together from the top. As I'm doing it, you can see how I'm doing it. The color I'm using there is orange and yellow, and I'm just blending front and back to make sure my eyeshadow is well blended. After doing that, I see that the outer corner is looking too light, and I actually want to darken it out a little bit. So I went in with a black eyeshadow, and as you can see, I didn't take much of the black eyeshadow, and I'm just concentrating more on the down part. I didn't take it up that much. As you can see how I'm doing it. That is a black eyeshadow, but I am very careful and I took a little bit of it, and I'm just concentrating on the outer corner, like the lower part of our eyes. That is my area of concentration because I didn't want the black eyeshadow to spread out everywhere, and I wanted this black eyeshadow to give me this deep brown shade. So that was how I had to blend it out to give me what I want. And guys, I'm loving this eyeshadow. I'm really loving it. And I'm going in with my black cosmetic gel liner to just line the eyes. As you can see, we have to line the eyes. I don't know, but liquid liner doesn't actually go well for me. So I use more of the gel liner because it gives me what I want. It's easy to use and I love it. Once it's gel liner, I'm in. I am in for the game, like I'm in, baby. So I'm using the 24K serum to make sure I just apply that all over her face, and I moisturize her skin as well. And then after doing that, I apply some primer, and then I'm using the Zikel foundation. And I have to mix this foundation with Blossom foundation because these two combination is a goal. These two combination, try it out. Ezekiel HD foundation with Blossom Hand Story. Is mixing these two foundations together gives you a very amazing coverage. Like it's amazing that you can see. Can you see how the foundation is looking on her face? It's so amazing. When I applied it, the people around were like, "Oh my god, that foundation is wow." You can see how it goes well with her skin perfectly. So that's the foundation I'm using for her today, and I'm just going to apply that all over her face at the area I want to apply. But I'm going to skip the under eyes because I'm going to be highlighting that with some concealer. So let's continue blending, blending, blending. When you're blending your foundation, please take your time. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry to blend. Take your time to blend in your foundation. Very, very necessary. Yeah, guys, still in the spirit of blending, and now I'm highlighting her face, and I'm using the Secure concealer to highlight her under eyes. And I'm just going to apply that all over the area, the areas I actually want to highlight. As you can see, she's a brown skin, and make sure everything you are using on her has to be for the brown skin girls. And then this skin tone is a go. And I'm just going to be blending the concealer with my Road Technique blending brush. Guys, I have this brush. I have like four. I don't play with this brush. This brush is everything. So I'm just using this brush to blend in the concealer, blend every single part of it. You know, blending with brushes actually take more time than blending with beauty blender, but I always love the final result of the brush, of using brush to actually to blend in my concealer. And after then, I'm taking my foundation brush to make sure I blend the outer corner so there will be no creases, no line. You can see how her skin is looking natural. It's not looking as if, we have to do some plastering. No, once you take your time to blend in, you are going to be seeing skin, and while your client is looking amazing. At this point, she was already looking at the side mirror and saying that she's looking amazing. After then, I'm just going to set her face with the normal powder. I'm going to apply the powder all over her face to set in all the product I apply. And I'm using my translucent flawless ivy setting powder to set the highlighted areas before we go into the nose contour. So right now I'm going to be contouring her nose, and I'm using the Flawless Ivy Powder Palette to contour her nose. As you can see, yeah, I know I made a mistake contouring this nose, but I am going to correct myself right now. Yeah, that's the correction we are trying to make. And then I'm still going to just make sure I contour the nose, so the nose will be looking snatched. As you can see, our nose contour is giving all the vibe that we need. And after doing that, I'm just going to be applying some blush. I'm using my art blush palette. I really need to go and know the name of that blush palette, but that blush palette is amazing, and I'm using that palette to apply her blush. And then I'm just going to, dust out the excess setting powder all over and make sure I set everything I've been doing. Guys, can you see her skin? The makeup is looking like skin, and that was the target. That was actually the target, guys. I am actually loving this. So after then, let's go into the lips. Okay, guys, confession. I didn't plan this lips to go this way, but with the way the lips was going, I decided to just go with the way the lips is going. What I say right now doesn't make any sense, right? But actually, I was trying to achieve something, but I didn't achieve what I wanted to achieve. But in all, she loved it. She loved her lips so much, and I was happy she loved it, even though it was not really actually what I really wanted to do for her. And then this technique I used to apply lipstick made it make it's very easy. I just apply the three colors together, and then it's either I blend it with a brush, or I ask my client or my model to help me just smoosh her lips together to blend it in. It's very easy to go with this technique. You can try it out. Okay, guys, we're done with the lips work, and decided to apply some lip gloss. And then here is the time for the finished look. We just have to dust out the excessive setting powder. And then my phone memory was full, my phone space was full, and then I didn't even know I wasn't filming the area that I did the bronzer and the rest of the thing. Yeah, guys, here's the finished look. This look is so amazing. Look how beautiful she's looking. So consider subscribing, support, give us a like, subscribe to this channel so you'll learn more. Believe me, the next video is gonna wow you, and you're going to learn a whole lot of things subscribing for my next video. Bye, I love you.